Hey guys, it's Lindsay with Mama Shmoo's Homeschool Reviews. Today's video I will be sharing all of my homeschool mistakes for you guys and letting it all out. Alright guys, so this video topic was put together by my friend Tanya from Project Happy Home. She has an amazing channel. Go check her channel out if you have not already seen it. I'm sure you are familiar with her. She talks about ADHD with her child. She also talks about homeschooling and her favorite curriculum and the reviews that she does on some of the resources that she's been loving. And she also has a lot of mom related topics. Also, a lot of other moms have done this video, so go ahead and check them out. After you watch my video, I will link the playlist down below for you guys. So let's jump right into all of the goodness of all of my mistakes, you guys. I know you want to hear some of the mistakes I've made as a new homeschool mom. They are huge and they are definitely learning experiences for me as well. So one of the main learning curves that I have definitely realized as a new homeschool mom is the balance between being a mom and a wife and a homeschool mom teacher. So I love homeschooling and I've been doing it for a few years now. I was homeschooled as a teenager for a little bit. I was kind of deschooled, and I'll tell you my experience in a later video. A lot of you guys requested that I do it, so I will do it. So I was homeschooled and I only knew what I knew from being homeschooled. I wanted to just dig into everything I possibly could, learn every method out there, and just get my head wrapped around everything. But the thing is that my personality type is just, if I'm in, I'm all in. Just jump right in, and I get a little overwhelmed and stressed out at the same time, but excited, if you guys know what I mean. I don't know if any of you guys are like that. So it was hard for me to balance being a mom and being a wife and then teaching my kids at home. I was just thinking about the next day, or I was thinking about the future, how I want to teach them. But I guess the advice that I need to give myself is just one day at a time. If you can do things one day at a time and you're ahead of your kids one day, it will work out. You don't have to know everything when you're going into this homeschooling journey. Another homeschooling mistake that I made was buying way too much, meaning curriculum, resources like books, educational things. I would say, what else did I buy? A lot of homeschool supplies, because I got all excited about it. Who doesn't like fresh homeschool supplies? I love going to Target or Walmart when they have the back to school sales and everything like that. And you just can buy so much stuff, and you really don't have to have all of it. So that was my mistake. I bought a bunch of stuff, and even grades ahead that I bought, I was really excited. My daughter, I got stuff for her in first grade and second and third, and she's only going to first grade now, and that was a few years back. So that's something that I learned from. You don't have to get curriculum or books or things that are way ahead of your kids' level, because what if you don't want to use it for their next year? I mean, how are you going to know how you want to teach them or how they learn? So that's another thing. You're kind of like buying these things not knowing if you're really going to use it, and then it's kind of like a waste of money and time and space and energy. So that was one thing that I definitely learned from, and I'm trying to be better at being more intentional with what I'm bringing into my household. And intentional is like a huge word for me this year, with how I'm just living and how I am going to be doing my homeschool, my approach to homeschooling, my approach to living life. Just more simple. I'm a very simple person. My husband and I are, but it's so easy to get wrapped up into something that you truly love and you're passionate about, but it's easy to just buy way too much stuff. So that's what I'm learning not to do. Even if it's a good deal, you don't have to buy it. Another big mistake would be, the one that I had with dealing with your kids and dealing with my daughter, and trying to correct something that might not necessarily be that all a big deal. She'll be working on something, let's say something's wrong, but it's not necessarily technically wrong, but I feel like she should do it another way because I'm a little anal. And if you're there with me, let me know. If I know that we're gonna have an argument over a silly thing, I would just continue with it instead of just letting it go. You know that song by Frozen, you guys, Let It Go? You gotta let it go, because it's not even worth it. So I have learned the hard way, because I'm very stubborn and my daughter's stubborn. If you are the same personality as your kid, then just let it go. It's not a big deal. If it's really not that wrong, and they're doing it their own way and they just want to do it their way, just let them do it their way if it's not wrong and whatever. So that's one of my mistakes, is just being a little bit more too like of a control freak, which that's just my type of a personality, and I realize that, so then I have to just simmer down a little bit and just walk away, or just let them do what they want to do at that moment, because it's not worth it. My other homeschooling mistake would have to be, I made our house look like a school, kind of. Had a lot of stuff up, and I saw how people were doing it, and I copied, oh, that's what they're doing, so let me do that. But that's not really what my style is. So I made the mistake of watching what people have done online, and teachers and homeschool moms, and doing that in my home, which really might not be something that I really wanted to do, but I just saw it, so I thought that's what you had to do. So I wanted to share with you guys my mistakes, and I'm sure I have so much more that I cannot remember. I'm sure there's a lot of them, but those are the main things that I really noticed that I had dealt with the first year of homeschooling. So I hope this helps you guys. If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe to my channel, and I would love to have you join the community at Mama Schmoo's Homeschool Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Down below if that's something that you've experienced. That was a motorcycle just going across my... There you go. Sorry. It's really late at night and I'm videotaping, and I just heard a motorcycle. Okay, it's super loud. See, now I'm starting to talk about things like... Okay. I'm not saying I didn't, but I was always like thinking homeschool is always on my mind, 24/7 type of stuff. So all in. So I just dive so... Oh, there's a mosquito.